Stories at 10. Gonna be talking loud because well, a little bit loud maybe because of volume problems. So this is the one, since we're in a kind of a creepy place, the UFO sighting of 1996, Santa Cruz. Well, between Santa Cruz and San Jose, the 17 before it was widened. It was just a 2-lane mountain road, Los Gatos. I think you go through a little place, ain't nothing to it. Wasn't any way back then. Yeah, so my two co-workers, we were friends. We pulled out of LA late because the guy we picked up in the valley, well, I don't know, it's just, we need not talk about the delays, but they, let's go, we got it, because it is at least 10 miles an hour, right? We'll be going slower than that at first. All right, so we got the late start and all this stuff crammed in because we had a job where we were gonna be gone for a while. In fact, we were to eventually, after hotel rooms, quickly, the guy in charge, the driver, was supposed to arrange to just rent for a month. Back then, they'd let you do that. And we're talking about a very different world back then, last century. So this is what happened. Like I say, we running late. We got back to, we got into Santa Cruz, and we had stopped, got something to eat. Oh, I must say though, before we got there, we came all the way up from LA and stopped at a rest stop, the Buellton Rest Stop, which is a really trippy place. And we didn't stay too long because we're running behind, so we got, I don't know why anybody was really stressing all that. Maybe the driver was. He had a big responsibility, crew chief. So we met some really nice people, students, and the rest of them at Santa Cruz University, UC Santa Cruz, right? So, let's see if I can get these damn sunglasses on. Oops, we're gonna run a little red, ran a little yellow, orange. We made it. Listen, while I'm telling the story, I'm going to show you some trippy stuff. Probably won't be able to see it, though. I don't think we'll look for it today. Can't go that way anyhow, but you might get a glimpse. Nope. Won't even get a glimpse. We might have to come back around, though. Alright, so continuing with our story about the UFO sighting. Actually did a little work, and it was dark when we left Santa Cruz, and it was February, not too cold. It was dark by the time we headed for the last leg of the journey to wind up in the San Jose area. And then, so we're driving along. So the driver, the crew chief, I'm not naming any names because these people might see it, and I've got something to say about one of them anyway. Well, I'll say something about two of them. One was a little bit overweight, to say the least. He's really funny. He's a great guy, but he was anyway. So that's how I wound up in the back seat with him. Look at this. Oh, I don't think we can fit. We're not gonna fit. We could fit there. Okay. And then the other one, the crew chief, the arrogant, bossy, control freak, narcissist, whatever. He wasn't so bad, though. I wouldn't say he was a horrible person. I got this one. It's just that he had some issues. He was basically a good person, luckily. Honest. That's what's important. Everybody, we're all honest people. Good people. So because of my friend's weight, I just met him. He was in the passenger. I was in the back. Now, we had all our stuff, because remember, this is an extended stay, crammed into what was the name of his, I can't remember the make and model. It was old, an old 70s something. Hatchback, sort of. I know that big window is, I know, where was our stuff? Oh, it was all next to me. If there was a trunk, that was full. I was crammed. I could hardly even move. So all I could do is just wish they'd hurry up and get there. And, I gotta get out and check. You know, we were going about that winding mountain road, the 17, about 40 miles an hour. And I was just crammed in the back, nothing to do but look up. Well, let me look up at the stars. I rarely ever see them. Just enjoy the stars, because that's all there was. I don't know where the moon was. Maybe there wasn't much of one. And I saw up amongst the stars an object that was certainly closer. And I thought it was one of these owls, one of these real big ones that was following us, because they like to, the creatures that, some kind of creatures that come out, rodents, that run across the road in front of the headlights, and that's how they can see them. So they love to swoop down. It's risky though, because I think sometimes the owls and the other whatever creatures of the night that do that get killed. But not as slow as we were going. And that's what I thought it was. And so I kept staring at it, and realized that it was not an owl. It was some kind of an object shaped like a triangle with blunted corners, a perfect triangle. And of course, one of the corners following us, looking down on us. Not that I could see anything looking down. It was gray. It was dark gray and black all around it. So I realized that that's what I said. It was an unidentified flying object. I would say it was real big, about the size of a jet, and it was about 1,500 feet above, as best I can calculate. So it could have been larger and further away, or smaller and closer, but that's just about the estimate. And it just kept at the same pace with us out in the middle of nowhere between Santa Cruz and San Jose. And then that thing, well, you know, I, of course, see now the guy in the front, I think, had gone to sleep. And it was all quiet. We didn't have anything to say at the time. And then, so... I mean, you know that I must have thought, and I did say, well, I should tell Dave, hey, there's a UFO above us, you know, you want to check it out, pull over, check it out, or just to say, hey, whatever, you know, I'm just letting you know, but I didn't, because we weren't getting along that well at the time. I just felt he's being too much of a jerk, too bossy, but we just had a few personality problems, I guess. Mostly his personality was the problem. But we were still friends, but I just kind of one of those things where you're just mad at somebody a little bit. So I didn't say anything. I just kept looking at it, turned its lights on. And when it turned, and these lights came on, they were just going around and around the craft. And they were... in no particular color, just lights, like just plain old white, maybe lights, kind of white, and they turned. They were like little T's going, like gears. Like I was thinking that must be how it's propelling itself. But see, I think it was some kind of signal, like it sees me looking up at it. Somehow it could, and knew I could see it. Maybe it was just saying, hey, hello. It's a way of saying hello. In my mind, I did some telepathy, if that's possible, saying just in my mind to it, don't give any power to so-and-so up here in the driver's seat. Give all the power to me, and my eyes connected with it, and then I don't remember if it ever, maybe I got tired, my neck might have been hurting, and I just kind of, I don't remember. Next thing you know, we were at the motel late at night. So that's got to be enough for now. We'll catch you next time. Let me know if you want to buy the scripts. Just leave me messages in the comments, and we'll stay in touch.